All right, so we got a couple drivers in chat right now. Let's bring them on for Driver's Corner. Let's talk about...
All right, Keith. So tell us tips to get more tips. And Keith is an ex-cop, by the way.
Shout out to Ronaldo Benedict for calling out my mustache. Thank you very much. Back in the 70s, it looked like a porn stash. And how to get the tips. You got to have a clean car, guys. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And another thing too, I just saw something on X about a guy wearing a mega hat. Did you catch that, Sergio or Chris?
No, but I'm going to look it up now.
Oh, the email you sent me?
No, that was my NFL satire. It's 12 pages. Don't even try thinking about opening that thing up. But I was right.
Thanks for the warning.
I predicted the revenge of the Bills because the Bills were absolutely ripped off the previous week.
Yeah, they got ripped off pretty bad. Yeah.
Okay. Getting back to the tips, I own an auto detailing business, and I gave you guys the names of the two guys that are probably the best instructors for auto detailing.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, Pan and DIY.
Yeah, I mean, those guys are fantastic. I've been detailing cars since '73, and these guys can teach you stuff that you don't know. As a matter of fact, Ivan from DIY just came up with a process where you're washing a car, waxing it, and what's called claying it in 21 minutes. And my car, which has 299,000 miles, looks brand new. It's mistaken for being brand new by passengers. As far as the interior, they'll talk to you about how to detail your car. They'll demonstrate products that they use. My car smells brand new, and it doesn't guarantee I'm going to get good tips every week. It's still hit or miss, and I at this point, I'm suspecting that Uber is stealing the tips.
I don't know. We can't prove that, but what is your tip percentage? Let's say out of 100 trips, how many do you get tipped on?
Go from like as low as 8%. While with Lyft, I'm getting over 20%.
Okay.
Now, when I sent out that NFL newsletter several weeks ago, I ended up with like 40% of my income was tipping. It was very good. And I says, hey, maybe I found something here that's going to get me extra money every single week. And with the Super Bowl article, that was maybe 20%.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I mean,
having a clean car is definitely a big thing. And yes, I recommend those two channels. Ivan, probably more than Pan, because Pan does a lot of more reviews, maybe his earlier stuff. But Ivan and Nick from DIY Detail, they do a lot of in the weeds, how to do certain things with the car, making it look better, using their Plasti Restore, the clay mitt, how to do so much with a car and really make it look well, not only just on the outside but also on the inside. So strong recommendation there if you guys aren't looking at keeping your cars clean. Definitely recommended to do that.
Well, the Subaru Outback that I've got, when you talk about maintaining it, those Subarus, they're like a good woman. You take care of them, they'll take care of you.
All right. Well, Keith, thank you for coming on. We appreciate it.
Okay, we're done?
Be safe out. Yeah, we just limit like 2, 3, 4 minutes max. So,
guys, I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
All right, take care.
Thanks, Keith.
I appreciate it.
All right, then we got Abraham on. Abraham, how you doing?
How are you, Abraham?
Hi, how are you?
How's it going?
Very good. How are you?
Good.
Nice to meet you guys.
What city are you from?
San Diego.
San Diego. All right. Okay. So what's in your mind?
I just entered, but I think I like the new company. Well, we have to do something. Whatever it helps, I think it's gonna be good.
The what?
The new company that is promoting in San Diego.
Which company is that?
It's with the Rideshare United.
It's with Rideshare United?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know.
Have you heard about it?
You mean You mean Nicole's outfit? The Rideshare Drivers United? Is that the one you're talking about, or is that a different company? Or
No, it's let me see.
okay, Abraham, you don't even know the name of the company. All right, so let's move on. Okay,
All
Sean
right,
is the
sorry,
last one.
Abraham. Look, here's the thing. If you want to, what we're doing is tips for tips.
Yes.
So if you're going to come on, talk about something else, sorry, we're not going to be able to talk about that because we're trying to keep it for different tips and things. So thank you for coming on. When we're ready to, when we're going to talk about certain things, by all means, but yeah, we want to kind of keep it on par. So if you're going to come on and say something that is not what we're talking about, we're just going to immediately boot you, and that's the way it is. So with that being said, let's bring on Sean. Sean, how are you? Hopefully you got some tips.
Inch pesos. What's going on,
What's happening?
guys?
How you doing?
I get to see your pretty faces, beautiful faces, looking all skinny. I'm getting a little skinnier here too.
Yeah, I know.
Look at that, both of you guys.
Do
Love
you like
it. Lots
you like
like
the professional
combined.
look, Sean, or do you like the shaved look?
I like both, man. You're a handsome guy, so
see, this is the kind of driver we need on. By the way, Sean was on our More Perfect Union video. He was one of the 7 drivers, one of the 7 chosen people on that one.
yeah, it's only at 5 million views. That's all, right?
Oh, I say, yeah, I think we made it to the top video probably now by now.
Yeah, good stuff. But top tip for getting tips is don't expect too much from getting tips, meaning don't be giving out free waters all the time. Don't spend too much money on trying to get these tips, because at the end of the day, if you get disappointed, then it's not going to be worth it. Clean car, know the room, like know if they want to talk, they don't want to talk. A lot of people, I get tips from not even saying a word, just saying hello, how you doing, and if they say fine, okay, cool, I'm gonna leave you alone. Now, if they want to start talking, I'll start having a conversation with them. No worries whatsoever. That's how I maximize my tips. And honestly, that's going to work the best, right? Clean car and know your audience. Now, if the person is doing something and, they're on a phone call, turn down the radio a little bit. If you have the radio up, if they want to be on a phone call, let them be on a phone call. As long as they're not on speakerphone yapping about their personal life, who cares, right? Just read the room. Know your customer. Once you know your customer, you know what they appreciate. Man, I got a $120 tip. What was it? A couple months ago. And the guy appreciated the fact that I had a positive outlook on life, right? And I'm not trying to say I'm the most positive guy. I'm just saying I connected with the guy. He was talking about positivity, and I leaned into it, right? And it was about an hour drive. I was back from LAX, and we connected. Man, I felt great. Am I going to get $120 every time? No, but don't expect the world. Don't think that free water is going to get you tips all the time. It's about the way you treat the customer and know their personality. Understand, once they get in the room, feel the energy out. See how they're reacting to what you're saying. If they're not very reactive, tone it down a little bit. If they start talking, then put your input in. But don't over input. Don't put your own perspective on things. Start talking about over talking them and stuff like that. It doesn't work. Keep it simple, you guys. That's all.
Yeah, I agree with you. And the most important thing is, to me, like you said, most of my tips come from quiet trips, right?
Yep.
And for me, I think where I got the most tips is being a good listener as opposed to yacker.
A therapist too, right? A little bit. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Hi. Everything else good, Sean?
Everything else is good, man. Business is going good. I went out on a few Uber trips. I saw the rates. I said, forget this, man. I think I might just retire from Uber.
What's your tipping percentage, would you say?
I would say about 30% of the rides give me tips.
That's pretty high. You're way above.
No, it is pretty high. It's pretty high. Now, are they wonderful, amazing tips that make up for the trash that we get as far as offers are concerned? No, but it is what it is at the end of the day.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, buddy. Much appreciated.
All right, guys, have a good one.
All right, have a good one. Thanks.
Hey everyone, Sergio here with the Rideshare Guy. What do we say on Show Me the Money Club? Work smarter, not harder. If you aren't using the Solo app, which I have been for the past year and a half, you may be working a lot harder than you need to. Let's change that. Download the app, link your account where you can manage your income, track your expenses, as well as your taxes. Not only that, but you can plan by optimizing your time, make more money, and even guarantee your daily pay with guaranteed earnings. Download the Solo app today. Begin to work smarter, not harder. Link is in the description. Let's get back to it.
So there you go. Those are a couple of solid tips right there. Sergio, what would you add to that?
I agree with most of the stuff that Sean said. Read the room is most important. Where when people are a little tipsy and feeling good, you're playing the music they like, I think your chances of getting tipped at late hours is a lot higher than if somebody was rushing to work. So if you're doing morning rush hour, most airport trips I get tipped on, most, right? Because people have the time to do so, and you're getting them to the airport on time in a professional manner. So those are good. I think the percentage on airport trips is higher, pick up or drop off. And yeah, I mean, to me, like Sean said, man, you got to read the room. You gotta listen. More importantly than talk. Oh, yeah, Mr. Top Tipper. Should we give him a chance or no? Should we?
Yeah, sure. I guess we'll give him a.
Okay. All right.
What's his
Jeff,
percentage?
you have 3 minutes. Go.
3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes. I'm looking at the clock. 3 minutes.
All right, 3 minutes. I haven't been on all year.
Well, the year's still young. I mean, it's half over if you watch me on X, but
what are they talking about? We did it behind the wheel 6 months ago. 1 minute gone. Go ahead.
That's right. Well, that's true. Well, what I would say is that first of all, my tip percentage is 43 to 45% the last 3 years. The last 6 years, the lowest I had was 38%. Give the very best ride that you possibly can. I look forward to picking people up. I give them something they've never seen before. My car now has, I have in my car represented 100 different passengers between money from 61 countries and other things. I love what I do. I tell them I'm enthusiastic. Sean was right. Positive. I have a lot of fun. And, you have to understand that some people aren't going to tip. So you practice. No problem. They still give the best ride I possibly can. But people are going to tip. You have to expect that they're going to get tips.
Okay. Can we mention that you're in a tourist market?
I am, but keep in mind, Myrtle Beach is a tourist market for 6 months. So now I've been able to I regularly get tips from normal people going to work, going to get their car, going to a friend's. And it's because the car, they've never seen anything quite like it. They have fun in the car. I tell them something that they've never heard before, teach them something new about the area, the state of South Carolina, whatever I can come up with. And Sean is right. You have to know who you're talking to, and you want to try to have a connection. All right. I talk sports, and I don't know if I hope Chris can't see this, but I do have a Giants shirt on. But I talk to Bills fans. I have 2 pictures of Bills fans. Well, one is a former Bills player, which I told you about, Chris. But you meet people where they are, and if they're just going to work, you talk to them about work. And I give them stuff that they can relate to from where they live, what they do, and it's just a lot of fun. And you definitely can.
I know Jeff for a while now, at least couple 3 years now. We have done an article with Jeff. So if you go to the rideshareguy.com, and this driver accepts 100% of the tips. I said, that's him. But yeah, I also know his numbers, and he knows his numbers, and he is true. Yeah, he's probably the highest tip percentage in the U.S. when it comes to percentages of trips getting tipped. Your time is up, Jeff, but I love you. I love you. Much respect to you. Thank you for coming
All right,
on.
guys. Well, hey, keep up the good work.
Hey,
I'm
take
All
care,
right,
man.
thanks, Jeff.
Bye.
Bye
All
now.
right, see ya. All right, so that was Jeff. Yes, he probably definitely has the highest percentage when it comes to being tipped. So listen to him. You don't have to take every single ride, but you know, there it is. So that was a couple of good tips when it comes to the different tippers that are getting some extra tips and, you know, having a couple of things. Yeah, reading the room is definitely key. Absolutely, 100%. It can be the difference between no tip and 1 star, or 5 star and tip. So reading the room, knowing the room, understanding the room is definitely something that can put you much more ahead of another driver than anything else.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you get notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.